What is up, YouTube land? We're doing random CiB SNES Let's Tries. This is Pirates of Dark Water. Okay, so this is one of those games that SNES Drunk is always talking about as like a pretty underrated game. It's not like, oh, it's a ridiculous underrated gem, but it's like one that people don't really ever talk about, and it's a pretty solid game from what I understand. Let's first, before we do anything else, let's do guess on price. Definitely an uncommon game. I didn't even realize we had it here.
It was in Spencer's super uber good
Although sometimes I just put it because it's rare, not because of price in there.
This did come out 94. I'm gonna say I've never seen this game. I'm gonna say $150.
I'll say an even 100. And for guess on price for Super Nintendo, it's just the cartridge because boxed is just a whole different thing. Ren and his crew, Ayaz, the hardened ex-pirate, and Tula, the adventure-seeker and heroine, must embark on a journey that will constantly test Ren and his crew's strength,
120,
and dedication towards the quest for the treasures of Rule. So,
discount He-Man.
I don't know if Trev knows this, but this was a Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh, really?
That ran for, get this, 21 episodes. So of course it got a Super Nintendo game by Sunsoft.
Of course Eek the Cat got a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, Eek the Cat might even have like less. Biker Mice from Mars did not have a long run. There's a bunch of ones like that. Oh, Sewer Sharks. Sewer Sharks got a game, and that was another like short run. It's so different nowadays. I know it's 30 years later, but like imagine you can just have a Saturday morning cartoon that's like somewhat popular, and they're like, get a game out, make it, get it out.
Because you can just pump it out in 3 months.
Right, and nowadays it's like, yeah, we're gonna go with
just normal or
just
hard.
Normal and hard. Wow, okay. Yeah, nowadays like, by the time you start planning something and making it or whatever, it's whatever trend is already dead. I'll be girl. Wait, who am I? I'm one player, yeah. I'll be girl. Tula. Low strength, high agility.
High strength, low agility. I guess I'll just be the Mario of the game.
Literally. Whoa. I guess that's it. I guess that's where we'll go.
Mode 7.
I was just trying to go to places.
By the way, Eek the Cat will live rent-free in my mind because of all the Super Nintendo Let's Tries we've done and all the Super Nintendo games I've tried, that is the worst one.
It truly, I mean, we haven't done Pit Fighter yet, to be fair.
Last Action Hero is a 2 out of 10, Eek the Cat's a 1 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because Eek the Cat is based off of a game off of the, like, ZX Spectrum or whatever, like one of those dumb, like, home computers, kind of like Commodore. And it's literally just a completely same exact game. They just add the Eek the Cat characters to it. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, just like the worst type of shovelware. It actually reminds me of, there's a game company on the Wii that made Anubis 2. There's a witch game. If you ever saw that weird Elvis, like chibi Elvis game, all the games are the exact same game. They just like swap out the
yeah,
the
I forget what that company's called, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
But like all the games are just complete trash, and all they do is it's basically an asset flip on console.
If they could have used Unity to make them, they would have used Unity to make them. Tattoo Man. I want this.
How did you grab that? I tried every one. Was it just attack? Like
yeah.
A
Come
does
on,
this.
Tattoo Man.
What does your A button do?
I didn't think about that. Whoa.
I don't know if this is like a limited thing. It's not taking damage from you. Like in Turtles in Time, that one God tier attack you use with Select, like hurts you to use.
It has to. I mean, it doesn't hurt me, but
wait, no,
it does afterwards.
It hurts you if you hit something.
Okay, that makes sense. Actually, that's pretty fair.
Cause I've used that A attack like 10 times now.
Why did they make a character that's literally me? The big belly guys. It's literally me. Sickle Man. Ah, yes, the famous Sickle Man from Pirates of Dark Water. Yeah, I see what SNES Drunk's talking about. I mean, it's fine.
I'm not a huge fan of beat 'em ups, but this is definitely a quality one.
Yeah, yeah. We've played bad ones.
I think the problem is that by 94, like, I think, like, Final Fight, like, 3 was out by then.
Yeah. You move pretty fast.
Actually, Final Fight 3 might be later. Because it uses the same box art style as Mega Man X3, and that didn't come out until 96.
Yeah.
So Final Fight 3 might be in 96.
Ooh, hello, little guy. Conk. And he's a big character. Oh, X. Oh, X does a lower attack? Or
For
like
me, it does just like a weapon attack. But
yeah, that's cool.
My guy has a broken sword, so it's not that useful. I guess there's some plot reason he has a broken sword.
Oh, hello.
Dude, this is literally you.
I told you, Big Pirate's literally me. The noise he makes.
Yeah, the most recent beat 'em up we played was Final Fight Guy, and I like this game better than
Oh, for sure.
Although Final Fight Guy kind of is like a really weird one, because it's just Final Fight 1 with like a character swapped.
Oh. Yeah, just break that. No. Wristed off. Trev died.
I can't believe that killed him.
Yeah, that's...
I was almost dead, so it wasn't like a huge...
Yeah, but that's still tough for that to be like...
A death.
A death, yeah. Like, I get it.
Imagine this game had a friendly fire, like Battletoads.
Oh my god. I still can't believe that game is... Or, Friendly Fire is the, base, gameplay type. Like, that's type... It's not game B, it's game A is Friendly Fire.
Get good, scrub.
Well, it doesn't... Like, if it was a 3D game, I would understand, but if it's a 2D game on a 3D plane, is like... Sometimes it's even hard to tell, like, if you're above or below, you know? Like, come on. Battletoads, oh my god. Yeah, this guy who's 12 feet tall, his name is...
Holy crap.
His name's Tall Pirate.
Tall Pirate.
They tried.
And the fat guy is literally just Big Pirate. What? D-Rider? What does that mean? What do they mean by that?
What did they mean by that? Whoa. I just did a throw, I guess? Tattoo Man's like the only one who actually blocks, and I'm just not into that. Oh man, are you kidding me?
This sucks. Okay, double tap to run.
Oh yeah? Alright, not...
That was so unfair.
I was literally saying not as bad as I thought. Not like we're gonna get super far in this.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it's a let's try, but still. Also, for a beat 'em up, this is a very long first level.
Yeah.
Usually, like in Turtles in Time, which I think most people would consider to be probably the best beat 'em up of the 16-bit era, you would be defeating the second boss by this point, legitimately. Yep, this is definitely fine.
These enemies have too much health.
Yeah. If you can do, like, combos, like short, long kind of thing, but it's still... You gotta knock these guys over a lot. Okay, what?
Like, most of the enemies are taking, like, 3 combos to kill.
Suddenly we're up, and it's... Bluff.
No, it's Bluff!
Man, I remember Bluff. He was such a scourge over those 21 episodes. And what if this came out before all the episodes even aired? What if they brought this out, because this was 90... Well, no, if this was 94, the show was apparently over by 93. That's also very weird. Like, I guess the weirdest thing about animation, especially back then, is you had no idea when a show was, like, canceled or whatever, you know? It wasn't, like, the way they release, even now to these days, a lot of, cartoons is, like, in huge, like, swarts of them. Like, SpongeBob will have an entire season come out in a weekend. They'll be like, new SpongeBob, and then they release literally all of them, like, immediately, even nowadays. And then they'll go, like, 6 months with no new SpongeBob. It's very weird.
Oh, I have 1,000. What do you? Oh, okay.
Bluff,
I have 1,000 more points than Spencer.
Bluff must be the
800 more points.
final boss or something. I mean, we're not gonna find out, but
My name's Ren.
I'm Stimpy. What?
Whoa.
We found compass.
Oh, I thought it was like some weird angel thing.
I mean, obviously, any Pirates of Dark Water fans out there, we're sorry.
Tommy Plows.
Okay, so we got. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more levels, which obviously we're not gonna.
Good amount of content for a beat 'em up.
Yeah. Especially if that's the first level and that's assumingly the shortest.
Mom would beat 'em up set. It's like 7 levels. Ooh, it's like, oh, 7 levels.
Yeah. A beat 'em up that's longer than like 40 minutes, you really feel it. So to fight those tattoo guys, you have to like jump and kick them. I guess? Yeah, I was trying to do it. There we go. They're definitely my least favorite enemy. Like, sometimes it works, but not usually. There we go.
Grabbing them also works. I just don't know how grab works.
Yeah, I don't quite.
It's like...
Well, watch out.
I think it's like pushing right and attack at the same time when you're like right next to them. Kind of like how like Street Fighter 2 does it. But even in Street Fighter 2, it just works when it wants to.
Oh, hey, baby. Lady Pirate. Not a huge fan of the, like, minor... What? Of the minor bit of, platforming they put in here. Even though you can knock the enemies in, I kind of want platformer games to be platformers and beat-em-ups to be beat-em-ups.
Yeah, especially when the penalty of failing the platform is you lose an entire life.
Yeah.
Brutal.
The fact that you fight so many enemies, knocking 1 or 2 of them into there doesn't really benefit you all that much, but the fact that you can lose an entire life is huge.
Yeah!
Also, the screen does not scroll fast enough. Hi, tall pirate.
No, not tattoo guy.
I guess we could do that, just knock people into them constantly. Based. Icicle man. Tattoo! Ooh, I got Tattoo Man for a second. Yeah, I'm already to the point where I'm like, alright, but...
Yeah, I think we can call this pretty... Like now? Just want to call it now?
Let's try to see the second boss.
Yeah, that's gonna take like 10 more minutes.
No, I get it. But, I mean, this is also a pretty uncommon game that probably not a lot of people know about, so... At least show them a little bit of it. God, it's just... This is the big problem with beat-em-ups. You just get to the point where unless you're constantly... That's why Turtles in Time is so awesome, because the third level is sewer surfing, right?
Yeah, so there's a little deviation, and plus, it really helps that Turtles in Time has a 10 out of 10 soundtrack.
That is also true. This is not... This game looks pretty solid, and we haven't mentioned the controls. The controls are pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I really, really have no problems with the controls. It's nice. But one thing I will say, as nice as I'm being too about this game, is this soundtrack is not 10 out of 10.
No, this is like a 4 or 5 out of 10.
Maybe it's based off of the music of the show.
It kind of reminds me of the weird sampling that they use in Mega Man X3, where everything sounds like a really weird distorted guitar. I'm not a fan of it. The Super Nintendo kind of infamously has like a really weird sound trip that like just a lot of reverb and just sounds kind of weird sometimes. But you could definitely make. I mean,
yeah.
Super Mario RPG is one of the best soundtracks ever made. It's made on the Super Nintendo. You just need a good developer or composer.
Oh, you don't even have time to move from those. Like, you literally don't.
You can't even attack.
That's pretty unfair. Cool.
Hey, at least he'll...
Yeah, that's fair at least.
Man, now thinking about 7 levels, there's too many levels in this game.
Right, and we're not even, like, close, well, probably to the end of the second level. And there's a decent amount of variance in the enemies. Like, we've probably seen, what, like, 6 or 7 unique enemies already, which is pretty good for a fighting game. Even really good fighting games, beat 'em ups, you know, show the same enemies over and over, like foot soldiers and all that kind of. Come on, there we go. What? All right, we're leaving you. Oh, we can't. There we go. My least favorite enemy. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, any beat 'em up enemy, that main thing is just it guards all your attacks. No problem.
I'm gonna shoot you into there. Immediately die. Ugh, that's even more annoying because it doesn't even look like it takes any damage. Or at least it doesn't show it taking damage. The crazy thing is we're probably only like 10, 12 minutes into this game at this point right now, but it just feels like an absolute eternity.
That's why, like, when you play the one good beat 'em up, it's just like, yep, you played the genre. It kind of reminds me of how I feel about Final Fantasy Tactics, which is the best tactical, like, JRPG ever made. And once you play that, it's like, there's no reason to play any other tactical RPG ever.
Like all the Disgaeas and all that.
Yeah, because
stuff.
they're all the same.
Let me get this. Yeah, let me get this. Yeah, oh, come on, I don't want points.
Points!
Although I do have more points than you now. Which is obviously the most important thing.
Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people that don't agree with that stance, because there's a lot of people that play, like, every single Fire Emblem and the million Disgaeas and everything else, but to me, they all play the same. Some mechanical differences, but, like...
Oh, that's cool.
That's like a shredder from...
What the heck was that?
It was just a tattoo guy?
I mean, why show that so late into the second level? That's a really cool thing you could show more often.
It is a really cool thing.
Yeah, I was like, I expected when he jumped in for him to be like 20 feet wide or something like that. Yeah. My god, it's still going. Watch out. Well, compared to the SNES slop we've been playing recently.
Yeah, I mean, the game is a trillion times better than Lax Action Hero.
I would say... I'm between a 6 and a 7, so I'm going to say 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I give this thing a 6.
Which is pretty good, because we're pretty rough.
It's coming from a... Spencer likes some beat-em-ups. I don't like many at all. This one is quality.
No,
it's not horrendously hard. Like, I remember when we played Final Fantasy Guy, it was like just really hard.
Yeah. This I feel like they give, especially now that we know a little better and have practiced a little more, as I do worse, we could probably make lives last longer and not, like, fall. Oh my god, seriously. But I feel like a beat 'em up... Oh, you can grab that. I feel like a beat 'em up...
I think you can grab people just by, like, holding the D-pad at them.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay, so we figured it out.
So that's the key from Tattoo Guy. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, because that goes against most, what you expect from beat-em-ups. Like, don't run into the enemies, you know what I mean? But this, they're telling you.
What?
Okay.
No boss? Okay. Whoa! Conk.
So the bosses in this seem to, like, do that meme where they have a bunch of other enemies at the same time.
Yeah, I bet it's just endless respawn to, like, basic enemies.
Interesting. I know people generally really hate that as a meme for bosses, where it's like, let me send out all my minions at you. That's my main thing I do.
seems like it's both bosses so far.
Yeah.
But considering that the bosses seem like they're not like ridiculous, like they don't have like a Gatling gun. They're just another pirate.
Right. Kong. Yeah, if you get a good combo on him, it takes a decent amount. I am curious if you played single player, would the enemies have less HP? 'Cause I know some games they do it that way, and technically then 2 players easier. And some games it's easier with 1 player because of that. Hey, we did it. So that guy... Nope, they all run away.
Yeah, let's check the 3rd level.
Yeah, just whatever it is. Solid beat 'em up. I mean, it would probably be, what, like the top 15 beat 'em ups of...
Yeah, one thing I really like about this game is that it's not egregiously hard.
No, yeah.
I think some people
I've been playing
really...
like garbage, and I still have a couple lives left.
Right.
And we probably have some continues, if I had to guess. But yeah, I should have... Well, can you go like anywhere now? Oh no, did you do that or did it?
Oh yeah, I pressed A. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Pandoa. Dude, this soundtrack sounds just like Mega Man X3.
Yeah,
it's
does.
ridiculous.
It's like the same thing. But I like this level. It reminds me of Aladdin.
Yeah, it's Aladdin. Oh yeah. Yep. Alright guys. Well, let's watch my characters get BTFO'd. That's Pirates of Dark Water. Is it worth $120? Heck no! But is it something that you want to play if you're feeling like a beat 'em up kind of day and you already played Turtles in Time many times? Hey, that might scratch that itch. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time, and bye!